Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today is the 17th of April 2025. And it's hot today in the UK. Anyways, we have a different one today. I am in a McDonald's car park, and yeah, it's a bank holiday today, so finished one day earlier than usual. So I decided I'd get some fries and cold drink. So, and I've got a rest day today from the gym, so gonna be a bit of a different video today, because usually I'm back from the gym. So yeah. Grab these. You guys feel free to grab something to eat while you watch this. But yeah, not exactly part of the diet, but not massively over, at least. So yeah. Today, woken up, gone to the gym. I know I said in the last video I was going to record the morning, but did the same thing again. Because, the reason being is that I'm watching videos on how to edit better and things like that, so I get so into it, so hooked. I don't know if anyone else gets this. Get so hooked on the actual video, trying to learn, implement what you're watching. Then I just end up, next thing I know, it's like 1 in the morning. So it's not great. Sprite is so good when the weather's hot. Nice cold Sprite. Some ice in there. Look, I have 7-Up. So good. Anyways, yeah, like you know when you just say, oh, it's just be one more video, watch it and go to bed. Then next thing you know, it's been like 4 videos, or one really long video. Sweating. So yeah, because it's Easter period right now, got 4 days off, so I'm not on today, not on tomorrow. Friday working, then I have the weekend, and then I have Monday off as well, which is Easter Monday, so I have a good 4 days to do stuff and be productive. So maybe I'll do some of the sit down videos during this break. At least I'll have the time to prep it out, so that could work. But yeah. What am I going to do this evening? I'm going to go back. Gonna pick up some new bits. I got a new gym bag, so I need to collect that from the post office. I also got a new mug, like a thermos. Currently I have this one, which is like my grandmother's. Not particularly the best one, so I just picked up a new one, like a second-hand one, but like second-hand. Have you guys heard of the app called Vinted? It's like similar to like Depop in eBay, but it's like, I personally think it's got a better interface and the way it actually works. And yeah, I just used that. Coincidentally I found a BMW thermos, but brand new, not been used yet. So yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Gonna grab this new gym bag. It's really, really nice. Well, my current gym bag isn't not nice, but this one's a bit bigger. My current one's about 28 litres of space. with one pocket, two pockets, sorry, a small pocket at the front and a bigger central pocket. But this new bag is 50 litres of space, so that's really good. And it's got backpack straps as well as it's a duffel bag, so that's really nice. And yeah, maybe I'll go through my gym. Sorry guys, still got an itchy throat. And maybe I'll go through my gym routine and schedule tomorrow, or Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday. It's nice. Although I'm gonna be incredibly bored with nothing to do, so I better fill up my to-do list in my calendar. That'd be good. I'm a very systematic person, so based off you saying that, you wouldn't be shocked if I told you I literally live by my calendar. Like on my calendar, I've got my sleep scheduled, so the big blocks of my sleep, obviously from 11 to 6. And then I've got my drive to work scheduled, so I scheduled out an hour. Then I've got work scheduled, so that's from 8 to 5. Then I've got the drive back scheduled. Then I've got my gym scheduled, an hour for each of those. And then the rest of my time is the amount of time I have left in the day. So when it comes to the weekends, when I have only my sleep scheduled, and I haven't added in my weekend, well, to be fair with you, I don't really add the weekend items in. It's more of a case of that I add it's more of a case of that I add things to my to-do list instead, which I will go out showing you. It's in my room. It's just like a whiteboard, but it's handy because what I do is I'll write out a bunch of items for the to-doing, as it makes sense, to do, and then from there I try and get them done throughout the week. Mostly I get them done on the weekends. So Sunday's kind of like my productive day, so I usually get them done on Sundays because I do a lot of my cleaning and like maintenance things, like, you know, checking my car, seeing how that's, like, you know, like checking of like the oil and, you know, tires and stuff like that. Yeah, that sort of thing. You get the gist. So yeah, probably get those bits on Sunday. But yeah, I'll show you guys. Maybe every week I'll show you. On Saturdays when I start. When I'm still not sure actually, because we're like 17 weeks into the year. I wanted to do like a weekly thing, like week 1, week 2, week 3, but I wanted to start it from Mondays or Sundays. But this year did start on a Monday. I think it starts on like a Wednesday, and it feels weird to do it every Wednesday, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm very regimented. I like things being at the start of the week. It's a bit more handy to me. So yeah, I'll probably get around to changing that, and yeah, moving on from that and starting to crush some to-do list items. So yeah, maybe in tomorrow's video, when it's that video, I'll show you my idea on that. Maybe I'll show you my wall. I have a pretty interesting wall, an interesting philosophy about how I present things in my room. But yeah, these chips are banging. What should I say they are? Exquisite. I'm working on my vernacular and my vocabulary. Should be using better words than banging, really, shouldn't I? But yeah, Although the days I don't go to the gym, I really feel like I'm not doing much. Like right now, in the time I will be going to the gym, I'm literally sat eating McDonald's fries. Yeah, I know, but I do know I need to give my body a rest, because obviously I train really hard, well, I try to train as hard as possible. I know, you know, I can put my immune system at a deficit if I train too hard and too often. Well, not too hard, but too often. And obviously, if you're off, you don't get paid. That's off work. You don't feel good. You can't keep up with your diet and things like that. So those are important things to take into account. But yeah, you know, definitely trying to stay busy. Keep going with everything. So yeah, like I always say, leave any suggestions in the comments. At this point, just to bring you up to speed with things, at this point I have already clocked in my channel name. So my actual @ should be Alex Dawes Official. Pardon me. The actual channel name should just be Alex Dawes, and my logo is still undecided. Obviously what you guys are seeing is just what I had as my YouTube logo from before, but maybe I'll keep it that sort of theme. But who knows? I'm not sure what my logo can actually do in terms of my outreach. I don't think it's really that important. Obviously, you don't want it to be nothing. Then again, like, we'll see. Maybe it's just be my face. Who knows? God, it's really hard to talk. I'm not sure the food in my mouth and eat at the same time. Obviously there is the fact I could just sit here, chew and then speak, but then chips go cold, brain goes cold, because I'm just, and your guys' brain would go cold too. You're thinking, I'm just watching this guy sat down, eating and then talking, eating then talking. But yeah. I'm going to do a food shop at some point this weekend. I'll show you guys what I get. Which probably works, because if I do a gym video, I can do a diet video, maybe the following video, or maybe the same video. Do a 2 for 1 special. Could work. So yeah. I really want to get something to hold my phone up, so I can do driving videos where I'm talking driving. I think that'd be cool. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched High Peak Autos. I think his name is Matt, the guy who actually does the videos. And I love the style of driving and talking, because you know, it's just not conventional. And I like things that are unconventional, new approaches to things. I think it's cool to be unique, which is why I'm trying this, because I don't know anyone personally who's done this. So, you know, maybe I'm different, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm bored, or maybe I just want to escape from the everyday. Maybe I just want to escape from normality in my own way, maybe. Oh. That's those fries taken care of. But yeah, maybe, well, this will be cut if I've already put it in, but gonna go pick up the new bag. Hopefully it's actually legitimately 50 liters, and I'll overlay it now. Maybe showing off the bag. I don't know. It's not a big deal, to be fair. But pardon me. It's so crazy because it's. I don't know if you guys can see it in the video. Obviously, it's just my phone, so I can't really see what you guys are seeing. But it's extremely windy. But like at the very same time, it's extremely hot. Obviously in the car and outside the car, but it's a lot cooler outside because it's so windy. But yeah, I'll probably, I know I already said this, but I'll probably go home. Gonna plan some things out. Maybe have a few topics to talk about, you know, and maybe I can update my thoughts each time. Like each milestone, maybe like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, like monthly updates on said topics, like my thoughts on it, things like that. Nothing too like controversial or anything, but like just general things like diet philosophy, training philosophy. Maybe a month into my current training, I'll be maybe a month into my current training, I'll have a different outlook on, you know, the approach, the mindset, things like that. Maybe I'll start incorporating a more interesting form of cardio in, because right now it's just like you've seen in maybe it was a previous video. Obviously I just do bike, just sit on the bike. It's mostly, I know I said it's any form of cardio, but it's mostly just bike or treadmill on an incline. So the bike just flat, I'll put it on like a decently difficult resistance and just kind of keep a good heart rate up, like, you know, 160. Nothing too crazy, but just something that gets it going. It's like, you know, get a bit of a sweat going. And, you know, incline treadmill is like Hall of Fame cardio for anyone who goes to the gym. If you go to the gym and if you do cardio, you know that incline treadmill, max incline, decent speed, holding on the top of the screen is the ultimate form of cardio for any gym bro. Or the stepper machine, you know, I think it's called the hill stepper, something like that, you know, the steps machine. Those two, like, Hall of Fame status workouts. That's disgusting. But yeah, so things like that. Maybe it's something I have to plan out. Obviously now that I'm going to be off work for the next few days, I'm going to have the opportunity to sit down, plan out videos. Although I was supposed to take a notebook back from work to use to jot down my ideas, and now I haven't done that, which is unfortunate. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy a notebook. Although when I pick up the items from the post office, I can probably get a little notebook for video ideas and things like that. Only trouble is, it's got to be big enough for me to write a semi-script or like just some bullet points. Because, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed in these very early stage videos, I can tend to come off topic a little bit or go into a topic too much. So to keep me on track, I might have to start incorporating some sort of script, you know, just general ideas like to guide me down the right path. Like in a presentation, you know, you want to have little footnotes or maybe some flashcards just keep you going. Unless you have Hall of Fame or elite level, memory and you can just memorize the script. This seems like you've really off the top of your head, but I'm not at that point yet. I want to get to that point. So, excuse me, we have to work hard to get there. Anyways, before I get too comfortable, it's probably best to start heading home. Got a nice little 45-minute drive ahead of me. So, although now that I have waited a little bit, it's probably going to be a little bit more quiet on the main road, so I'll probably have a nice, less traffic dominant drive. So yeah, anyhow, thank you again guys for watching. I hope you have a good evening, a good afternoon, or a good morning wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Pardon me. Or I'll speak to myself tomorrow, more like, and hopefully someone will be watching who can relate. And yeah, I'm gonna try and make the videos more concise, and not concise, because that suggests I'm gonna make them shorter. I'm gonna try and make the videos more organized and more routine. That doesn't make sense. And more routine based, suggesting that I'm gonna do a theme for each video, and maybe some recurring themes like day in the life, like a sit down, like informational, which could be the sit down, and then some that's driving. Maybe probably once I get this phone holder, a lot more will be driving. Pardon me. Seeing as for some reason I'm just really looking forward to driving and talking, because then I can do it on the way to work, I can do it on the way back from work, I can do it directly after the gym, and it'll save me having to, after, you know, I mean, the last few videos, not this one, have all been after my day is over. So you can get morning Alex, you can get after work Alex, and you can get after gym Alex, which is what you've already got. So it's really interesting to see what my brain is operating at different points in the day. Maybe my vocals are different earlier in the morning, seeing as my brain hasn't fully woken up. But if I do what I say I'm going to do, and I wake up at 6 and stay up from 6, I'll still get that hour to, you know, think, wake up slowly, hydrate my brain adequately. So yeah, anyways, going off topic again, I will see you guys in the next episode, and hope you have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning from wherever you are in the world. And yeah, see you guys later.